Now, from the Valley of the Sun, EA Sports welcomes you inside State Farm Stadium, just west of downtown Phoenix, Arizona. The final 2 weeks of the regular season are upon us, and off we go on EA Sports. This one taken at the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here we go. Slot receiver headed right. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he is hit behind the line of scrimmage. The defense with a statement on the game's first play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a first down. He'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
A big loss on the play brings up second down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. This one deep downfield for Mingo. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
They'll send him over to the left. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. Down the right sideline. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Over the course of my career early on, there was a handful of guys that were downfield threats in the passing game, but they did a lot of stuff in the run game. They were really good extra pass protectors, and if you threw them the ball, they had very sure hands. But what we're seeing now is the ability to get deep and add layers into the secondary as a pass receiving threat, and not only do damage before they catch the ball, but so many of these guys have tremendous ability after the catch.
A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Seahawks first down. The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. He is in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They start out with a run, and it's Benson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. They send him right out of the slot. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Now, faking the give. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
A give. Here's Benson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And he's in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Arizona. Point after, coming up here. The kick is good. And the Cardinals will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. He'll start at the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
He's going to run it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
This fielded inside the 35. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Here we go, set.
He'll look to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
That's into the hands of Mingo. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Here's 2nd and 2. Back to the air one more time. It's caught. Mingo with the grab. He's taken down just shy of the 10. The red zone now. He'll drop. The ball's out. But he'll gather it back in.
And man, does he dodge a bullet right there, Mike, on that sack. He's fortunate. That ball bounced right back to him. He's able to recover it and keep possession for his team.
Straight ahead, they go with Benson. And he will score. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals. 17 touchdowns now on the year.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
The break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Man, he fit that one in a tight window. One thing he showed off was his arm strength and his accuracy, but in the grand scheme of things, it didn't really amount to much.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
70 range. Here we go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick six.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. This is fielded inside the 5. And they'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. On the toss, they go with Benson. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Benson. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go, Shaq. Go.
On 2nd down, it's Benson. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
The tight end Fant in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on third down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the first down.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Here's a 2nd and 9. The tight end Fant in motion. Now this time, and for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. Dream, a pick 6 for touchdown. Point after now from Dicker. He's got it. And the Seahawks have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Right back to the air following that pick 6. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
That's good for our Cardinals. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That is brought in. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
As that play unfolded, Mike, I thought he was going to have a chance to find the end zone for the 2nd time here today. And I'll be honest, if I'm the play caller, at the end of this drive, I might give him one more shot at the end zone.
And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Trey Benson, touchdown, Arizona. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 17 and 18 on the year. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Brought in by Chris Olave. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
And the Seahawks first down.
Quick throw here is complete.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Throw right side to Olave. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal. They'll look to throw again. That is caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Seattle.
You know, he spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Seahawks go up by 7, 28-21.
To kick off.
3 seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Score Seahawks 28, Cardinals 21.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8.
Here we go. Sack. Smash.
He'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he'll get close to the marker. A nice run, probably a yard short of that first down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
We'll try and run it with Walker. He will not be able to get to the edge. They shut him down. Taken down behind the line. And it's fourth down. The Seahawks sending out their punt team.
Pretty sure if he had a chance to do that one all over again, Mike, that's just a simple, fair catch decision. He underestimated the ability to how fast that gunner could get down the field. They take advantage of it. Not only does he take the big hit, he coughs up the ball, and now he puts his defense right back on the field.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. He'll drop to throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. Now, faking the give. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Seahawks. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. First and 10. Throwing now from the gun. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively all over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw. But I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
Got to get it to the 28. But now it's third down. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll fire one deep for Harrison.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down. They'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. They'll look to throw yet again. Quick throw, taken in. Finding room at midfield. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They get 21 on that one. First down, Seattle. Back to the air one more time. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And that will lead to a second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Back to the air once more on second. That'll be intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes third down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
On the jump. Go! Go!
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner, and next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Cardinals will cut into that lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way back. 94 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Greg, it is one of the most exciting plays in football. Rare that we see it, but when it all... And this one is blocked. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he tries to lateral the ball, but it's a mistake. That ball is out. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last 2 plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gone any worse.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. He'll look to throw. Got his man at the 6. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been.
That one taken in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Seattle. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Ready!
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Jonathan Mingo, the intended target. It's 2nd down.
Let's go. Rocco 80. Ready.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing. And Another loss of yards.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. On third down, they go with Benson. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. He gets that to his big target, Fant. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Sending it downfield for Fant. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man down the field. It's Olave. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Mike, what we're seeing play out across the NFL is that if offensively it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive, your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball. You have to be able to generate shot plays, pick up big, explosive chunks, because when you do, your ability to score points typically tends to follow. I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. A gain of 17 yards. It's good for a Seahawks first down. Back to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll get this complete to Walker. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down.
He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Seahawks. That's his third touchdown of the game, And it adds up to 16 now on the season. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Dicker now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Seahawks add on to their already sizable lead.
Cardinals 24. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Here's a screen set up for Benson.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Second and 7.
Here we go. Set.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's going to air this one out. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up third down.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there, or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
And 4 at the 44-yard line.
He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
They'll run here with Benson. And he will score again. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point is good. And the Cardinals are able to cut into the deficit. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready up.
Here's first and 10.
Let's go now.
They bring a tight end in motion left. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
And the Seahawks first down.
Ready, break. Get up. Let go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. His 11th grab of the game. And a first down.
Gain of 17 yards.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion. And then really, it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
He'll drop to throw. Throw right side to Olave. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 39 yards.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take them.
Under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Seattle. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the second half. Point after now from Dicker. And this is going to be no good, but penalty flags come raining in. This could very well be a roughing call. Now another shot here at the PAT. A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good.
Cardinals 31. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
Set. 19 tight. 19 tight. Warrior 70. Hunt.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's going to be caught.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. They cannot stop him. That's 13 catches in the game. That one for a first down.
Ready?
First down, Seattle.
Let's go now. Set go.
Quick throw, taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here we go. One final play. A throw right side is intercepted. Just trying to make something happen, and the ball's loose on the field. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game is over. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. That is now 6 consecutive victories. They are making it look easy out there as they continue their winning ways. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson.